What's up, YouTube? I literally just got back from the regional in South Park, Pennsylvania. It's like 10 o'clock in the morning. I got back at like 2 a.m., so I wanted to do a deck profile of what I played when everything's like fresh in my mind. Unfortunately, I didn't get my invite. I bubbled. The whole day I was like X2, and I lost one of my good friends, Lyle. He's on my deck or my channel with his deck profile of Pure Thunder. So after I lost that, and I was X3 and I went out. But I guess my tiebreakers weren't too good because the other people I lost to in the beginning of the day like scrubbed out. So unfortunately, I did not get my invite. But I didn't play any Orcus, which I know you guys are probably saying like that's really lucky of you. But I built this deck to beat Orcus, so I kind of find that really upsetting that I didn't play any Orcus or any Striker or any what's that other deck that's really good? I can't think of the name of it. I'm like blanking right now. But I didn't play any like meta decks, like Orcus Striker or Pure Striker. That's what I was thinking of. But one of my good friends, Hayden, he got top 8 with Salad. So I'll try to get his deck profile during the week. Congrats to him. Big shout out to him. Big shout out to Lyle who beat me. I think he got his invite. The shout out to like a bunch of the people I know from locals who got their invite. But without further ado, as you guys can see, I did play Heroes. I did change the build up a little bit just to beat the meta. But sadly, I'll go over my matchups since I remember what I played. And hopefully I'm not rambling too much in this video. I just want to get it out there as soon as possible. So for monsters, we play the obligatory Triple Stratos. I see a lot of people playing 2 of this card, but I think 3's necessary. Unless you like post side, you want to take these out against like Pure Thunder and like trap decks, because you just want to have your spells going instead of like summoning this and this getting like ashed or striked. But yeah, this card's amazing. I love to have this back at 3. I didn't really use the second effect, the pop spell and traps. I was mostly just using the search effect. Sorry if I kind of sound sick. I got the obligatory sickness from going to a regional. And we played triple Vision Hero Forest, standard, 2 increase. I drew this card a lot at 2. Like I saw multiples of these in my hands like all the time, and it was really frustrating. Same thing with 2 Vion. I saw 2 Vion in my hand a lot. I'm not like that's not my excuse that I like did that I bubbled, but I'm just saying like this card, it was in my hand a lot. Like I had to like normal summon this to like get my plays going instead of like starting off with Stratos or Forest. 2 Shadow Mist. Fortunately, I did not see this in my hand as often as the other 2 cards. And then for Destiny Heroes, the infamous guy who loves to be in every hero player's hands, Malicious. I drew 2 of these like so many times. I drew one of them, which isn't that bad because of Forest, but just seeing 2 in your hand is so bad because it hinders your plays to go into like your Dread Decimator. And then for the 1 of Heroes, 1 Honesty Neos, 1 Solid Soldier, the 2 Destiny Heroes you send off of the Fusion Destiny. This card I boarded out a lot. This card I used to board out, but I realized that this is really good just to make your Dystopia a disruption if you're going first. Then 1 of the Adusted Gold just for your Evil Hero combos. This card's like, this combo is so good. Like if your opponent Nibiru's you and you still have this as a follow-up, it's really good because you can like blow up their Nibiru, and then hopefully next turn they won't kill you because you have the Evil Hero guy, and then next turn you can just kill him with that. Yeah, this deck is really the main point I can take away from this regional is Nibiru is like your worst, the worst thing that can happen in this deck, because it's hard, you can't play around it, because if you end on like a mediocre board, your opponent's just gonna kill you, and you can't like make any negates, so you can't like stop it. So Nibiru is definitely the breaking point of this deck. And then for hand traps, one of the biggest changes is I'm playing 2 Phantasme. I like this card a lot because against Striker, it's an auto win. And against the Striker Orcus list, you can drop this on their Masquerena. And then on your turn, all you have to worry about is either the Ding or the Unicorn, because they have to, if they Unicorn, then you have this to negate it. And usually they have to waste their Ding on this, and then they have their Unicorn. So this baits on one of the negates. And like I said before, like the Vion and the Malicious and the increase, like when you draw them, this helps you fix them. I don't want to play 3 because there's a lot of like back row decks running around, which when you hear about what I played, you'll see how this card was dead. But yeah, I just don't want to play 2. And then for other hand traps, I play triple Ash. Just standard. This is the best hand trap I think right now, because like it hits everything in the meta, and then just being able to like hinder your opponent for a little bit, and then make them like a subpar board, and then you can like OTK them. And I guess I'll do this right now too. The triple impermanence. It's the same logic, and also against like Pure Thunder, which is your worst matchup, hands down. I don't care what anyone says. but you can like hard draw this, and then negate one of their Colossus they have. So that's that for spells. Sorry if I sound like I'm dying. Triple Fusion Destiny. This card's insane. It got ashed a lot today, which kind of sucks, but it's still really good. And then triple Emergency Call, standard. Just search for Stratos. You're pretty much playing 6 Stratos, or if you already have like a Forest in hand, you can search for Shadow Mist. So you don't have to like activate this, and then you have Stratos, and then they like negate that. You want to just like get to the Shadow Mist that way. Triple Mass Change. This got boarded out a lot too because it's not really good going second. Because you want to have like extenders, and this is just like it's not really an extender because you don't want to have like Dark Claw going second. And then the one-ofs, Here Lives, the Poly, which I drew a lot too, Dark Calling, which I drew this card a lot with a Dust of Gold. Like there were like I think 3 times where I drew together. I was like that's awful. But aside from that, the deck's pretty consistent. Aside from me complaining a lot about it, it performed pretty well like consistency wise. So it's 40 cards in the main. I don't think I would change anything. I like the Phantasmes in the main. They work pretty well. For extra deck, the extra deck's kind of weird. Play double Dark Law standard for that one. We play Anki, Dion. Probably gonna cut this for something else. I don't know. I played Heroes back in the day, so I always like have that in because of like Goblinberg and stuff. So that's why it's there. I never made it, but it's there. One Blast just to allow your Dark Law or your Stratos to dodge stuff, and also if they flip, there can only be one before. You have the when you have like Stratos, you can like chain the Mass Change to bring out this guy and bounce there can only be one, which I did a couple times. Dangerous and Dystopia for your Destiny Hero guys. This card's amazing. Like I used it so many times. I got it off with Cross Crusader so that it wouldn't die from the Fusion Destiny. One Adoration. I made this once just to get rid of a Shadow Mist that was in my hand so I can get the search. This guy was really good. Spoiler alert. My last round, I played against Trains. And it was funny because game 1 I OTK'd him. Game 2 he grinded out and eventually was able to OTK me. And then game 3 I just OTK'd him with that. So it was pretty funny. The one Bane. The one card I only made one save was Dark Gaia. It just takes a Rock and a Fiend. So you can make this with Nibiru. And I was able to beat over I forgot what it was. It was some big monster. I think it was a Starving Venom that had the guy was at like 400 life points left. And he had the Starving Venom was at like, I forgot how much. It was like 45 or 48. And I was able to make this and like beat over it. So that was pretty cool. And then your Lynx, 2 Cross Crusade. I'm probably going to bump this up to 3. Because there was one time today where I needed a 3rd one. But I still won that game. But I think 3 is still necessary. Wonder Driver I made once in the grind game. It's really good because you can get back your Mass Change. And then 1 Dread Decimator. So that's it for the extra deck. It's 15 cards. Obviously. Side deck, biggest change, I played Effect Veiler, just because I have more like disruption against Orcus than combo decks. 2 Skullmeister, is really good against Orcus because DD Crow is good too, but like this is good against Babel because with DD Crow like they can chain to the Babel, or they can chain to the DD Crow with the Babel, but this just like stops the Harp. Triple Nibiru for any combo. Oh, sorry if this profile is a little longer. I just wanted to like give you guys a good in-depth profile of what happened yesterday. Triple Lancia, which I only boarded in once because I didn't play any Orcus, but I played against a Danger Guard Dragon mishmash, so this was able to stop him. And then Triple Twin, which is pretty good. And then Triple Red Reboot, which I'll talk about later because this card has some beef with this card. So that's 15 cards. Then I'll go on with my some of my matchups. Round 1 was Guru. I lost to that because I Red Rebooted him, and he had the Super Poly. I don't remember what I played round 2, but I don't remember what I played, but I did play Guru, 2 Guru players. Those were my 2 losses, and then a Pure Thunder. And then I beat Trains. I don't remember the order, but I played Trains, played a Zombie deck. I played a Guard Dragon Thunder deck. I played another Dino Thunder. I think that was pretty much it. Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't know if that was 9 rounds, but yeah, that's what I played. I like this hero deck. I think it's a really good rogue deck because a lot of people don't expect it. And like a lot of times people just enter like a mediocre board, you can just kill them through it. But I definitely think that Guru is your hardest matchup, because their Fiendus is like really annoying to get around. Their Columbia 1 is really annoying, and they can just book a moon your guys like during the battle phase. And they have like multiple hand traps. It's just it's a hard matchup in general. I understand why like a bunch of guys on YouTube who play heroes, they're saying how that deck is really annoying. But yeah, guys, I don't want to make this video too long and ramble on. But hope you guys liked my profile. Hopefully I can get my invite like later on in the season. I'll probably play something else, or maybe not. Maybe I'll just play heroes depending on the ban list and what the ban list does to the deck. But I think in the side deck, lastly, what I'd probably change is I probably would put more back row removal, because combo decks you can kind of play around, because if they don't like open up like the nuts, you can probably get around them. But like trap decks, if they open up like there can only one, you just lose. So I might put on cyclones or even evenly match, because if you evenly match them and then next one you can kill them. So that's my stand on that card. So yeah, hope you guys liked the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm almost at 300 subscribers. So peace, guys.